If we could have any person from history on the show, who would we want?
Ooh.
Welcome to the Weekend End.
Our history is built on the backs of geniuses and fathers of enterprise. And so today we're going to look back at 7 of the historical figures, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
People.
They're real people.
They're real people, we promise. That we would love to meet and talk with, share a cup of tea. Starting out the list, we have Nikola Tesla, the father of the electrical age. He was a Serbian-American electrical and mechanical engineer and inventor.
Smart guy.
He was the inventor of alternating current, which is a lot more efficient than direct current. That's all I know about it. He was the inventor of the Tesla coil, which is those massive rings of metal that the lightning shoots out of, and there are cool videos of people playing, rock guitars and stuff on him, or electric guitars, I should say.
Yeah.
He was the pioneer in the discovery of radar technology, X-rays, remote control, and he also. As well as the rotating magnetic field, which I understand they're doing a lot of development with engines and machines. That again is above my pay grade and my low IQ.
Yeah.
He unfortunately towards the end of his life he suffered a nervous breakdown and he came down. He was unhinged in his work and became more eccentric, and so he died penniless and largely forgotten by everyone when he died.
Kind of sounds like me.
Yeah,
penniless and largely forgotten, except for the successful part.
Without the
not
success
the smarts or successful,
or any recognition. Yeah,
penniless and forgotten.
Yeah, it hurts. I think it'd be really interesting to talk with him because he was really ahead of his time as far as the inventions he was making and thinking outside of the box and outside of the conventions. I just think it'd be interesting.
Pretty smart
guy.
Yeah, I feel like
pretty smart. Yeah,
I feel like he'd be the one to invent a time machine for us to be able to go back in time to get him to interview him for the show.
Right. In which case,
except that we would need the time machine to go back.
But then if he were to invent one,
if he didn't invent one, then we would never get one. It would be a paradox.
It's the whole thing.
Unless he's already made one and he's just gonna show up.
He's on his way. We're gonna keep some time in as a cushion in case he shows up.
Well, yeah.
If you
show up, Tesla,
keep
we're
your
waiting
ears
for
open,
you.
folks. Next on the list, we have Benjamin Franklin, a well-known founding father, mathematician, scientist, printer, politician, Freemason, and diplomat.
It's a lot of words.
He did a lot of things.
A lot of things. A lot of times.
He helped to draft the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution, upon which this country's government were founded.
Yeah.
And he was a prolific inventor and scientist. He discovered bifocals, harmonicas, which are not the harmonicas, but they're like an instrument where the like glass bowls like spin and you have wet fingers and it makes a really eerie sound. It's beautiful.
Cool.
Look it up. Harmonica.
Musical man as well.
Yeah. He invented rocking chairs and the American penny. So, which I kind of feel like he was slighted because they put Abraham Lincoln on instead of him. But that's
the penny's kind of worthless. He got more.
He did get he got the better end of the deal for sure.
He's also on our fake $1 million bill.
That's right. Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Ben Franklin's fake $1 million bill.
That's right. It's the first million we made and probably the last.
Yeah. It's also fake.
He was self-educated.
Interesting.
And just like us, homeschooled. But he earned...
we were parent-educated.
That's true. That's fair. But he earned honorary degrees from Harvard, Yale, Oxford, and Scotland's University of St. Andrews.
That's pretty impressive to be smart enough to teach yourself better than the best universities.
I feel like he did
get an honorary degree.
I feel like he did a pretty good job. I think he kind of knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Next up on the list, Aristotle. ancient Greek philosopher and scientist. One of the most influential. Oh yeah, way back BC. One of the most influential figures in Western culture. He is said by many to have laid the groundwork for Western philosophy, thought, culture, society, all those words.
Sounds like we owe a lot to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. He was fascinated with science through observation. He kind of came up with the process of deduction and inference drawing. So he's like the original Sherlock Holmes. I would love to see a BBC show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aristotle Holmes.
Yeah. Aristotle Holmes. Love it. He also he wrote and studied many topics from zoology, marine biology, human anatomy, earth science. And he actually kind of came up for the formula that's used today in liberal arts education. So we have a lot to thank him for.
Sounds like he would take my extra leftover college textbooks.
I imagine he probably would. I thought you were going to say he was going to take your classes for you. He might do that too. He'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah, he probably would.
Next on the list, William Shakespeare. Considered by
good old Shakespeare.
Many the world over to be the greatest dramatic playwright of all times, and I think probably the best playwright of all times.
Yeah.
He wrote over 37 plays: Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, Midsummer Night's Dream, and that's all I can think of. That's not true.
You sure you don't want to do the whole list?
Not gonna. That's a whole lot of time.
Do another episode just us listing.
What's really interesting is he invented over 2,000 English words, and not just random words like Dr. Seuss, but words that we actually still use today. No offense, Dr. Seuss.
We love you too.
Yeah, he invented the word assassination, blanket, champion, dawn, fashionable, generous, hobnob, and swagger. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where we would be without the words hobnob and swagger.
Well, we wouldn't have swag without swagger.
That's also true.
Thanks Shakespeare for that.
Hobnoblin, okay. Leonardo da Vinci is next up on the list.
Yeah.
Writer, mathematician, inventor, and artist. A lot of these people did a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably don't have a lot of free time to talk about.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't really have time to come and just talk to us.
We can dream.
But maybe if we hired Da Vinci to spruce up the artwork around here, then we could sort of talk to him a little bit while in between work. He could probably make our studio look pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet. He's considered by many to be one of the greatest painters alive. Well, he's not alive, so one of the greatest painters, period, I guess. Yeah, having painted The Last Supper, and Mona Lisa. He designed concept for a flying machine, which is famous. He also invented or designed weapons and kind of early tanks, motors and pulley systems. He studied human anatomy, biology, botany, physics, hydraulics, and geology. This guy did not rest.
It's a huge brain.
He's gonna sleep when he's dead, and so enjoy.
He's sleeping now.
Your slumber. Yeah. Enjoy your long nap.
Wow.
It's every aspect of his. He was the real Renaissance man, literally and figuratively, in that he did everything. Exceptionally. Last up on the list are
we are the Renaissance men of speech.
That's right.
We talk about a lot of things.
We talk a smart game.
Do a lot of different things.
No. In the last two on our list are two of our favorite authors, C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien, who really modeled a lot of the literature and fantasy and sci-fi culture and. But not just that. They they affected.
They wrote on a lot of different topics as well.
Philosophy, religion. That's it. I'm sure there's a lot more. That's all I can think of right now.
I remember. Tolkien and Lewis have just had a tremendous impact on our lives. Grew up. Our dad read us.
Every night.
The Chronicles of Narnia before going to bed at night, and reading the Lord of the Rings books and watching the movies. That's just influenced the way I think about fantasy. And
absolutely,
I just think those guys would be really cool to talk to. And,
I am right there with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's actually a pretty cool and interesting fact that my middle name is Lewis, named after C.S. Lewis, and one of Lewis and Tolkien's favorite places to walk in Oxford is this place called Addison Walk, as it turns out. My parents found out about that after they named me Addison, so they didn't really know, but my name has connections to like two of my heroes of literature, and
can't beat that. They just named me after a brick, so thanks, Mom and Dad.
Well,
but that's the
get them all. Can't win them all.
Take what you can get. Well, that's the list that we have. A short list, and there are so many other characters we could have added. But let us know what some of your thoughts, some of the figures throughout history that you would love to, share a cup of coffee with, or just kind of, chill with.
Yeah,
let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment. I already said that.
And we'll see you next Monday morning.